Yo, what is up people, it's Fino here and we are back with another video. In this video I'll be going over the best console settings for Rust console. And so firstly let me just go inside. Just so I'm safe. I haven't got much on me, but you know, just bowing it out for a bit. So firstly you want to go to options. Now game. I haven't messed with anything on here, so we can ignore that. Okay, controls, we're going to start from the very top. Oh, that was a bit too quick. From the very top, vibration. Personally, when I play games, I have vibration turned off on everything. Now, other people might have it on, other people don't. But usually, if you've got vibration on, it can throw your aim off on your pad. If you're getting hit and your pad starts vibrating, it can throw off like your accuracy. So, I just tend to turn vibration off. Push talk toggle, disable quick chat off, sprint input toggle, auto sprint off. Now the push to talk and such, in the pre-order beta it isn't available for some reason to be used, so it's like not something I've messed around with if I'd want it as toggle or not, but which most likely have it as toggle. Enable aim assist, as we can tell it's not enabled in the beta, and we're not too sure how this is going to work out. It could be super great or it could just be awful and not many people use it. Camera control, now I'll stick with digital boost. I have tried them both out as we're coming to the end of the beta now, and personally I just prefer digital boost. I could have uploaded this video at the start of the game with my first settings, but I wanted to play it for a little bit, you know, get a couple wipes in before I even uploaded the video on the best settings. So camera sensitivity. Now camera sensitivity is just basically this one when you're just moving around, and now this might seem quick for some and this might seem slow for some people. As I say, camera sensitivity is all personal preference. What I like to say to find like a quick way for your camera sensitivity is you want to like run around, say you got multiple doors in your base, you want to run, come through, open this door, be able to turn back, close that door and get through that door quite smoothly. Obviously not like me demonstrating it there as such, but yeah. Now my aiming sensitivity, now this is very confusing. They did an update and it kind of like inverted it, so the lower it is the faster your aim is. So if you put it all the way up to 100, if you see when I aim in, yeah, I can't move. But when I put it down, it's super quick. Now that's 25. Now some people probably can play like this, but this for me is a little bit too quick, just because the recoil on some of the guns is hard to control for me. So I like to just find that middle ground. Now 50, it's sometimes too quick and it's sometimes too slow. I'm always adjusting this, but for me this has been like the best throughout the beta. Now this could change in the full release of the game, which when the full release of the game comes out, maybe after like a couple months, I'd do an updated video of these settings, but most certainly this is the way to go for me. Now as I say, everyone's sensitivities will be different. This is just my best settings and what I found that works best for me. Now if I was you, I would try them out and just adjust them to suit you, whether it's a bit too quick, put it a bit slower, and vice versa, you know what I mean. Camera sensitivity when sprinting, so obviously you have your normal sensitivity, which is that. You have your aiming sensitivity and then you have your sprinting sensitivity, so when you're sprinting, how quick you move around like that. Now that for me is okay, just because I like to get out the way of like dodgeballs and gunshots. Now sometimes this can be too quick for, say, when I'm just like roaming and I'm trying to look at someone, I can usually overturn. So if that's the same case for you, you want to just turn it down. Now slap it to 100, let me try that. Now that for me now is perfect. I can perfectly judge as much as I'm turning, so yeah, 100's definitely the way. Now, it's all personal preference as I say, but that works perfectly fine for me. Controls again. Vertical sensitivity. Now this is super quick, that's just vertical sensitivity. No matter how low you put it, it still sometimes feels too quick. 60 for me is fine. Sometimes like I can get like a super quick vertical raise or like decrease raise or whatever it's called. So yeah, but 60 for me is pretty much bang on 9 times out of 10. Sometimes it does mess up, I don't know why it does that. I'm just guessing it's just because of the beta. Right, let me just stand back inside. Options again, controls, inertia, I've got that right down. Boost multiplier, now I'm not sure what the default was of this. It was either 100 or 200, and I tried on both and I just went in the middle just because 100 was either too slow and 200 was probably too quick for me, so I just went in the middle and that's worked perfectly fine for me. Now your dead zones, you want them as low as you possibly can get them, and basically what your dead zones is when you get stick drift on your controller. So say if I move like this and it slowly keeps moving, you want to put up your dead zone a little bit. Now my controller's fairly old, it's about 4 months old, so it is pretty old. So I haven't got these super low. 5.5 has been working perfectly fine for me, and to be fair, on most of the games I have around about 5.5. Hood, I left the hood on visibility full. Now I've seen a lot of people playing on survival, but full for me was fine. But I just had to. The hood opacity was on 100%, so I just put it down to 50. So as you can see, like the bottom hotkey bar and like the what's it called now? The coordinates at the top. So yeah, that's what it's called. The X and Y coordinates. They're like a bit fainter than what it would be on 100%, which for me just makes the game just feel a little bit better. And then nothing else. You can put your stance indicator and inventory indicator on. Your stance one just tells you if you're sprinting, standing or walking. Your inventory one tells you how much slots are taken up in your inventory. So you have 30 slots and it tells you if those are all gone. Now audio, I pretty much just turn everything up. In-game music down, menu music up a little bit. Audio mix, I just have it on boost. And enhanced instincts, turn that on, and that will, for me, it made a massive improvement on hearing footsteps behind me when people trying to sneak up on me. But yeah, other from turning in-game music volume down, everything else is full. Now graphics, just because I'm on a PS4, for me this is how my graphics are set up. I turn everything off. Now I could turn that off, to be fair it doesn't make much of a difference for me, but I just left it on. Field of view, I play on 80, anywhere from 80 to 90, and that is the other thing. When you change your field of view, the sensitivity changes. 80 just felt a lot better for me, just because I was able to see a lot further away, as like, you know what I mean, you get like that more wide angle view, fisheye view, but close range engagements and PvP were not like causing me any trouble. Now, what else we got on graphics? Motion blur. Turn motion blur off in every single game you play. Trust me, it will make a huge difference. Make sure these are all turned off. You can leave sharpening on if you're on like a PS5 or such, but just because I'm on a PS4 and it's completely slow, I just turn it off just to make, you know, the best gameplay possible. And brightness, this is all personal preference on your monitor and whatever you're playing on. 2 for me in the night's perfect, 1 in the day is perfect for me. So I just put it in the middle because I didn't want to keep changing it from night and day. So 1.5, now it's pretty much spot on for me, so yeah. And that's all the settings. And there's one more setting that will make a game changer, which is called this headlock. And now you see a lot of PC players do this when they're sprinting, they look behind them, and it still looks like they're sprinting forward. So what you want to do is go to control layout, and you can go and click triangle, or what is it on, I'm not too sure what it is on Xbox, but the triangle button, as you can see on the top right there, If you go click that multiple times, you will get head look, hold, and when you're sprinting, you hold it. And that was mine there, so I'll just run this way. So sprinting, you can hold it, you can look round behind you, to the side of you. And this is perfect just to see multiple ways. And if you're getting chased, you can see how close the person is behind you. You can see if they're loading up a bow to get ready to like dodge you and stuff like that. So it has helped me out in a lot of PvP fights when I'm weak and I'm getting chased, just trying to get back to base with a lot of loot. So that's pretty much all my settings, and I hope these settings work for you. And if they do, make sure you drop a like, it helps me out a lot, and drop a comment also. That's all from me. Peace out.